Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a few days. Because I was rather busy for the last few days, and it left me too tired to really consider streaming, so I thought rather than doing a stream half asleep, I would just have the night off. I'm feeling much more rested now, so we can get back to things. Hello, welcome, Wex. So yes, let's see. We recently finished all of Wolfenstein 3D, which was an awful lot. And so, let's see. Wolfenstein 3D. Probably one of the first FPS games. One of the first proper FPS games. It was released in May on November 1992. However, there was two games which was sort of in first person before then. One of them, which was the earlier one, is a game called Hovercraft, which... or Hover Tank 3D, actually, for what I'm reading here. Which I have very little knowledge of. I believe it's like an arena shooter kind of thing against the AI. There's another one, however, after that, called Catacomb 3D, which I have seen mention of quite a few times, and I have watched a little bit of a playthrough of one a number of years ago. Kokoski, a YouTuber, which I do recommend, did a playthrough of it. So I think he did the later ones. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so all of the Catacomb games are available to buy on GOG.com. And I had done so. This includes Catacombs and... or Catacomb and... oh, geez, what is it? Okay. There was two Catacomb games before Catacomb 3D, and that was because it started off as a two-dimensional, top-down sort of dungeon crawler. Kind of like Gauntlet. It's very similar to Gauntlet if you're aware of those arcade games. You know, wizard needs food badly. Run around, open up a door, hordes of monsters pour out, and you have to shoot them. While going around collecting loot and potions and other things like that. Catacomb 3D takes the same premise, but puts it into first person. So, yeah, there was other ones which came out after Catacomb 3D. They sort of refined things a bit more. There was... let's see, Abyss, Armageddon, and Apocalypse. From what I remember, they're very similar to each other, pretty much the same plot. In the games, you play as a wizard called Petten Everhail, and he has to descend into catacombs to defeat the evil Lich Nemesis. That is his name. So, yes, while flinging fireballs all over the place. I haven't actually played any of these games, so I'm very interested in seeing what they're like. I don't know whether I'm playing through the entire series. It kind of depends on how I guess I feel after doing Catacomb 3D. Whereas Wolfenstein 3D was already a bit repetitive because of its lack of weapons and I suppose monster variety. Catacomb 3D is a bit even more primitive in that regard. Though it still does have some interesting mechanics here and there. We're going to be playing this with Catacomb GL rather than the just base Catacomb 3D. I have had a look at Catacomb 3D on its own. It's perfectly functional. It's like Wolfenstein 3D, though I don't think it has mouse support. But Catacomb GL, which I believe is in beta at the moment, is a Windows source port for Catacomb, which adds things like, well, just nicer looking graphics. I mean, nicer looking graphics, you know, like widescreen support and so on. Like Wolfenstein, what was it called? EC Wolf, which we used for Wolfenstein 3D. Even though it's not completely finished, it seems pretty on par to the original, and I believe it's fully playthroughable for all of the 3D Catacomb games, so we'll be doing that. You heard of Catacomb 3D in some video series called Children of Doom, where they went over the earlier Doom-like games too. Yeah, that's where I've heard about Catacombs 3D mostly, just in passing on how Wolfenstein 3D was built off of the engine, because this uses an earlier version of the same engine which was used for Wolfenstein 3D. Anyway, let's get started with Catacomb 3D. Let me go and capture this window. Let's see. Window capture. There we go. And yep. Okay. Oh, pardon for that. I want to move that down. I'll put it in the center since it's not going to fit perfectly in the box. There we go. Catacomb 3D, The Descent. 1991 to 1993, Softdisk, which was the same company which released Keen Dreams, I think. Anyway, and this throws me off an awful lot because it uses the same menu system as Commander Keen does. This is very similar to this is the same menu system which is used in Commander Keen 4. You have new game, load, save, options, return to demo, end game, skull and bones, which is, you know, paddle war. It's bizarre how similar it is. I guess this game really was just created as a reason to test the engine, rather than like plans on it being more than that. So I suppose they just put stuff in which they'd already done to sort of flesh things out a bit. The same tactics work in this as in paddle war. Though the sound effects aren't as neat. I do like the skull though. Anyway, let's go to new game. I think we can play on hard. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's enemies might take more damage and maybe you take less damage from hits. Since we're going to be using a mouse for this, that'll probably make it a bit easier. Also, I have a wider view range, which is makes things quite a bit easier. I found in my little tests of playing the base game of Catacomb 3D, oftentimes when you get hit, it's because enemies have spawned behind you and you're not aware that they're there. We'll play on hard. Entering the approach. That's another weird thing. It's got music from Commander Keen in it. I think this is Keen 4. And that texture there is actually very similar to Keen 4. Keen as well. Anyway. So yes, let's see. We have a compass down in the bottom right. Top right is our character, which is the health bar. As we take damage, I believe our face will sort of disappear and it will be replaced with a skull. We have our inventory down the bottom with bolts, nukes, heals, keys, scrolls, and score. Instead of weapons, so Catacomb 3D, we have an attack, which is fireball. We can also fire multiple fireballs, and we can hold it down and fire a big fireball. This changes in the later games, but in the first one we have a charge up. This is very similar to the 2D Catacomb games from what I've played of those. I might do a stream of those. Probably not as much. Again, it kind of depends. Visually, they're kind of jarring on the eyes. A lot of bright pink everywhere, so... and green. It's not easy to look at. But the gameplay's alright. Let's see. So yes, aside from our fireballs, we have bolts, which is under Z on the keyboard. Z for zapper, which it fires a stream of bolts out from the front of you, kind of like what we're doing here at the moment, but at a faster rate, and I don't actually have to click every time I'm firing that. X is nukes. The X stands for exterminator. In Catacombs, the 2D ones, it would clear the screen of all enemies. In this, it fires it fires a circle of fireballs out from you. To sort of hit anything around you. Which is useful if you're surrounded by enemies, but you have to be careful depending on where you are. We'll get to that. Next is heals, which is under C on the keyboard for cures. These are health potions. They heal you, I think, up to full 100% whenever you use one. So it's nice actually having an inventory of items. I kind of wish they kept that for Wolfenstein 3D and all that. I guess it was changed to increase the speed of the gameplay. Keys, I think there's 4 different keys. There's like blue, green, red, and yellow, perhaps. They open up different doors. I'm not entirely sure whether there's specific doors they open. You just sort of bump into the door from what I see, and it says, you need a green key. And it's like, okay, you go off and find that. Scrolls, I think that's what's in front of us at the moment. I think for that, it means like hint scrolls. They'll give you information when you get them. If we go over this. Woe be to he that entereth my domain. Nemesis the Lich, Esquire. Okay. So yeah, we can exit that, and we can press 1, and it'll bring it up again. Oop. There is some clues and hints and all that in the game, because there's secrets, so... and score, which we get from... I think picking up chests in the Descent. Later games, it changes. As part of the source port, we have an auto map, which is very useful. In the base game, you don't have that. And we've also got a wider field of view, as you can see. Base game, you don't have that. And as I said, it gets rather difficult to see things. There's a goblin. There it goes. I like the death animations. The sprites in this are rather well done. Just, I don't know, they're kind of adorable. There's another one. It can take several hits. It darts back and forth. Come on. There we go. Yep, there's another one. You can see in the status bar down the bottom, it says Path to Keep. Path to Keep. That's the sort of the name of the level which we're in. I think there's like 25 levels in this. I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked at guides for this. One of the things in the Catacomb games is that there can be hidden sections of the map. And you find that by firing fireballs at the walls. I haven't found anything in this first level in my tests. Not that I've done a thorough run, but we're going to be firing fireballs at walls instead of grunting against them. Come on. Get out of here. There we go. We've got a very pale hand too. Oh, hello. See what I mean by them sneaking up on you? And you can see our health is... we've taken a bit of damage over on the left. You can see a tiny bit of the neck spine there at the bottom. So yeah, I think that's basically the first level. It's extremely short. I don't know if there's any secrets around there. I guess we'll see. We have to go into this portal. Another nice thing in the source port is that we can actually sort of run along the walls like this. I don't think that's possible in the base game. We're in the main halls now. Oop. Okay. I think secret walls might be depicted by different textures. Oop. Not too sure. The game also runs smoother in the source port than it did in the base. Does in the base game. I might show it off briefly at the end or something. If you've played Wolfenstein 3D, it's similar to that. Oop. Okay. There's a heal potion or cure potion, and these are the chests which we collect, and they give us points. Is that something there? Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, yes. Right. So you can see the title changing at the bottom. I wasn't sure whether that was going to be displaying the name of the level or it was working like this. Catacombs has sort of different names for areas of the map. So you can see this area is called the Guard Post. If we go down here, it changes to Southern Passage. And then it goes to Guard Post again. There's an item. That is a bolt. We pick up 3 or 2 more healing potions. I rather like it. It ties into some of the hints and sort of secrets which are dotted around. Or the scrolls, if they give you hints, it'll be like, you know, look in this area. There we go. And you. Get out of here. There we go. Now, is there something in this which we have to be careful of? Let's see. If I save... Okay, there we go. Because I was saying earlier, if you have a nuke, you have to be careful, because... Is it possible in this? It doesn't look like it is. In later Catacomb games, it's possible to destroy pickup items by shooting them with fireballs. Which is why you have to be careful with nukes, because since it spits fireballs all around you, you might destroy items which monsters are defending. So... Doesn't seem like it's a thing in this first one, though. There's a key. It's a red key. And I think we use it on that door over there. Or these doors. There we go. Can I do anything with these walls? Nope. There's some items behind this portal. Pick up that heal potion, that bolt, and the nuke. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in any of these again. The hand firing actually reminds me of the, some of the attacks from, Hexen. I think you have an attack where you have your hand up. Excellent. Not like it's unique to this game or anything, but... Nope. More goblins. Not one sneaking up on me. Nope. I think you have to charge this up all the way to have it to change to a large fireball. Otherwise it just shoots like a normal fireball. I don't think there's a part way. Okay. I do prefer the later Catacomb games for what I've seen, because instead of just having the portrait up there, you actually have a percentage to go along with it, which is a lot more useful. You can tell exactly how much damage you've taken rather than guessing and thinking I've taken maybe 10% of my max health off. So I've got maybe 90% health left. It's because you don't know whether it counts the space above his head as a health bar, or whether it's going to stop once his hair's completely gone. Here we go. Get some more bolts. We'll use one of them. Feasting halls are in the kitchen. No sprites showing off what areas are, unfortunately. Okay. I like how the hand slowly raises and lowers. Oh, it actually sort of goes up only slightly if you fire once. And then if you keep firing, he raises his hand higher. That's neat. And it slowly descends again. Yeah, if I go over here. Okay, I can't enter that. I need a key. Oh, hello. Get out of here. It's another door. Maybe that requires a red key because it's like flaming red. These ones require a blue key because they're like a blue firewall. Okay. Get these chests. Gotta get them points. Nope. There we go. Get that key. Interestingly, Cata 3D and Wolf 3D had the same minimum specs, difference being that Wolf required VGA while Cata just needed EGA. Minimum system requirements, that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is looking a bit better like color palette wise than base Catacomb 3D. I think base one is a lot more red and yellow in the what's it called? Tile color set. Oh. Okay. However, there's another door. How do I do that? We're gonna shoot everything, trying to find where to go. Oh look, the auto map shows my fireballs on the map. That's neat. Ah, there we go. Oh, hello. It's a bigger monster. It's a troll. But takes a lot more damage. Go. Dusty corridor. Yeah, there we go. We break that open and we get more stuff. Hidden storage room. There we go. Is that just there to like block off the area, or is there a key to open that up? Not that we need to, because we've already been around the other side. I have no way to know whether I've gotten all the secrets in the level unless I look at a map every single time, and frankly I can't be bothered doing that. So since the levels are so short, we're just going to play through this. I'm not going to try and 100% it. It's not going to keep track of it anyway, so. The maps are rather small, so I can just look and see if there's like a space where a room could fit, like down here. Perhaps. Nope. Okay. Let's leave. Second floor. Okay. Let's use a bolt. There you go. That's bolt. Fires a machine gun blast of fireballs. Not that we're not doing that already. I don't know whether they do more damage or whether it's just a higher volume of bolts. Okay. There's another door. And there's another one as well. Okay. Pick up these chests. Chests are more interesting in the later games because they actually give you items when you pick them up. There's a key. Do we have to make a decision? Reading room. Lounge. Is there actually nothing in those ones, or is it just like... Is there like a key in them or something? Can you work your way into a dead end in this game? Well, there was a key in there, and there was some potions, so that was worth it. Let's have a look at the other one. This really also shows how far level design has come. These... You can see, like, they're trying to build like, a castle. And it's sort of... It makes much more sense as, like, a... structure. But it's not really... It's not really, you know, a house is neat to create in a game, but it doesn't necessarily create the best sort of level experience. If you understand what I mean. But it's interesting. It's very sort of, the top and bottom of it, it's sort of the same. It's like it's mirrored on the same level. I'm sure it will change later on. But yeah, okay. The later ones also have sprites on the ground for objects. Ooh. Okay. Short hallway. We have a decision to make here. One way or the other. Oh, yes, yes. That's fine. Thank you for the confirmation. That's nice. Oh. I'll go this way. There's a key. Side chamber. Can I open all of these? Can I run out of keys and the game puts me in a dead end? It seems like it's giving me a red key for every one of them at these areas I'm opening up. Yeah, there's a blue key. I'll try and get every key I can. Oh, I need to anyway. Okay. You can see also the textures are doing that thing in like they did in Wolfenstein 3D, where when they're facing one direction, they're darker, and when they're facing west to east, the textures are brighter. Is there anything else I'm missing here? There might be a area behind the guest room zone down there. Let's have a look. Is that the guest room? That's a side chamber. Oh, guest room is down here. Hey, there we go. Treasure chamber. Apt name. Okay, so it does extend a little bit further along that way. Oh, there's another secret area. Oh, hello. Hidden hallway. Meow. There we go. We'll wait on healing until we can see the skull face a bit better. There might be something on the other side. Let me have a look. Anything along there? No. Anything along there? No. What about along here? Nope. Okay, let's leave. Hello, welcome, welcome. What curious thing have I dug up here? This is Catacombs 3D, the Descent. The first 3D sort of FPS done using the Wolfenstein 3D engine. Aside from Hovercraft 3D. But I might look at that if I can find it. Probably be able to get a free copy of that somewhere. I think it would be freeware at this point. This is also running in a source port of it called Catacomb GL, so it's quite a bit nicer to play than the base game. Widescreen and so on. Might be able to finish all this tonight. It's not really that long of a game. Oh, hello. But yes, we're blasting goblins and trolls with fireballs. Nope, there's someone behind me. There we go. The later Catacomb games actually makes it a bit easier to tell if someone's behind you because you have a little... instead of a compass, you have a little like, auto map of your immediate surroundings, and the enemies pop up as like red dots. So you can tell if one's behind you because there'll be a red dot behind your character. Like, square on the auto map. Like in, it's like the map which shows up in, say, flight simulators, like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. You can sort of tell where creatures are in a 90-degree arc in front of you, but behind you it's just sort of, well, there's a red dot back there and you don't really know how far away they are. Radar map. Yes, exactly. That's a better way to describe it. Thank you very much. We're playing on hard, but that's more because it's so easy to look around and react to things in the source port. Not that the controls are you struggle with the controls in the base game. It's rather playable. It's just the reaction time's much faster. So to give them a chance, I've put the difficulty up. They might be able to kill me. I don't know what the later levels are like. This is as further than I've ever gotten in it before. In my test runs, I only explored around the first level. Okay, we'll make a save too. I should save every now and then. Don't want to be dying and have to do this all over again. Is that cheery visage supposed to be my health indicator? Yes. I'm holding off on healing so we can see the skull up here. As we take damage, our skeleton appears. Reminds me of the health meter in, there was this platforming, not a very good platforming game called The Amazing Spider-Man, based on Spider-Man. But your health meter in that was Spider-Man. And as you took damage, it like peeled away and you got a skeleton of Spider-Man behind, underneath his, underneath the model of him. I can't remember if the game had a subtitle. People would know it if they've played it. It's like every level, every screen is an entire level. And you got Spider-Man and you're moving around with a very purposeful walk. And you shoot web at the ceiling and you like swing along. It's really janky. Like a DOS platformer. And I think it's really easy to finish it quickly. I think the last boss in it's Mysterio. You're going through a like a movie studio. So there's a moon which falls on you at one point, and lawyer-friendly versions of R2-D2 and so on and so forth. Probably do a stream of that. I wouldn't play through the whole thing though. I wouldn't have the patience for it. It's not very good. Controls were janky. It's DOS platformers were a real crapshoot. Because getting good platforming was really difficult at the time. I suppose it still is, but you know, if you don't have the controls down, then it's just a torturous, you know, just a torturous experience trying to get through it. I need a blue key or a red key or a yellow key. Is it going to play this command key music the entire way through? I don't really mind it. It's still throwing me for a loop though. Okay, let's go up here. Right, yes. The red doors are here. I thought the wall was attacking me. Okay, let's go in here. Hello. Let's use a nuke. Boom. There we go. You see it spat fireballs in a circular pattern around me. Honestly, I don't feel that the nuke's that useful. I mean, most of the time the enemies are going to be in front of you. It doesn't seem like that firing fireballs around you is going to be terribly useful. I guess maybe the chance of getting surrounded is higher in base game. Is that a trap? Yeah, it is. Oh, they're bouncing fireballs. Can I shoot them? I can shoot them, but I don't think I'm dealing any damage, so okay. They look quite sad, actually. Yeah, in the 2D Catacomb games, it was in the 2D Catacomb games, the nuke was much more useful and sort of showy because it removed all the enemies on the screen. So you'd have more usage for it. As an aside, again, Catacombs, the original one, were top-down sort of dungeon crawlers. Think Gauntlet. I'll probably have a look at them sometime. I probably wouldn't play through them, though. Looks like there's something in there. Oh! Ow. Okay, so is there a secret along here? The later Catacomb games makes it easier to find hidden walls because they use different textures to point them out a bit. There we go. I think we can carry more items than what's shown on our HUD down there. Just because it's maxed out doesn't mean that we are losing ones which we pick up, I think. Okay, let's avoid these eyeballs again. And I think we've got everything here. I think so. Let's go through. Tower 1. Goblins. There we go. Get that key. Oh. Ah. I kind of wish the charged up fireball had an area of effect damage on it. A way you could, like, blast groups of enemies with it, but, eh. Maybe I'm expecting too much. There we go. That, and go over here. Oh, apparently there's a goblin up here. There we go. Let's go down here. Okay, there's a green key too. Nothing there. Oh. I'm pretty sure any secrets only take one fireball to reveal. You don't have to shoot the wall multiple times to destroy them. There we go. Hidden area. Okay. I guess let's go through this area. Make a save. Hey, walls which aren't yellow. There we go. Yep. Oh, they actually have a little attack animation. They, stab their spear at you. That's neat. Anything else down there? Let me have a look. Nope. Okay. We got yellow and green. Let's go to the green area next then. Oh. What's in here? Oh. A blue door. Okay. Get that and that. I don't know whether the chests are giving me different amounts of treasures or not. Haven't been paying that much attention. Anything along there? Doesn't look like it. Something in there? No. I think I checked down in that corner. Okay, let's just go to the blue door. Okay. Gate room. Tower 2. Oh, there was the key. I accidentally ran into it. It was right behind us. Oh, room of small gates. Okay. Level warps or something? What do I do with these? We'll go through this one. All of Magics. Oh, they teleport me to different areas of the map. Okay, that's neat. I can go back. No? Oh, it teleported me to the same place. Okay, right, it's just teleporting me. So it was a one-way trip. Okay. Thought you'd be behind me. There we go. I feel like I should have just be spamming my fireballs at them and charging up my shots, but spamming is just easier. There we go. Okay, some more bolts. I like how his skull is like blending into his skin there. Oh hey, a bunch of nukes. Nice. Okay, so how do I get back? There's some more. Can I get back? Or was that a one-way trip? What about down there? Stun lock? Yes. When I shoot the enemies with fireballs, it actually stun locks them. Makes it even easier. Okay, maybe I can exit now. No. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I would expect there to be a secret exit around here somewhere. Like the wall gets destroyed and there's another portal which I can take behind it. I don't think they could be invisible walls or, you know, illusionary walls. Maybe I am stuck in here. Perhaps I'm supposed to do this in another order? I can't imagine to have to flip switches. I don't think the game would have that in it. Okay, I gotta reload. And we'll have a look through the other portals. Maybe something will reveal itself at a later point. What about this one? Ball of gold? That one actually teleported me back. Maybe the portal's just broken. Yeah, this one sends me to the room of small gates. I think it's just the portal's broke, perhaps. I wonder whether that's a base game issue or not. Oh. Okay, get out of here. More loot. Fighting the Hulk. Does look a bit like the Hulk. Oh. There we go. More treasure. Not as satisfying to pick up as it is in Wolfenstein 3D. The sound of the score meter going up is nice though. Again, I think it's a sound effect used in Commander Keen. Anything along there? Nope. Okay, let's leave. Sound effect is really great. least it's not... Won't overstay its welcome. We're going to be hearing these a lot, I think. Warp 2. There we go. Let's see, what's in this one? Hall of Healing. Is it full of trolls? It is. I like the little roars the monsters make when you hit them. Arr. Oh, we can see our glowing eyes there on our health meter. Yeah, I think we should have a healing potion soon. Okay, there we go. It's a full heal. We've got so many of them. If we space them out, we should have no problem at all. Oh, I'm just back here. There's no healing here at all. I was lied to. Unless there's a secret somewhere. Hey, there we go. Give me them potions. The little potion icon down there reminds me of what the potions look like in, what's it called? Golden Axe. I guess it's a blue bottle. It's, difficult to get a lot of variety with that. Okay, let's go back through. Okay. Go here. I guess that was the majority of the level. Is there a secret behind there? Yes, there is. Some nukes. And... yeah, it seems like it. I don't know if there's anything over there. Oh no, that's where the that's where the Hall of Magics is. But we didn't go there because the portal was broke. So let's go out then. Very unfortunate. Can't get all the loot. Oh, oh well. I keep holding down shift to capitalize the first letter, but that's not a thing. There's a portal. There's another portal. And another one. Gate of Horror. Okay, what's this one? Gate of Tar. Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure this texture is used in Commander Keen 4. Gate of Slime. What's this one? Gate of Brick. Oh, Gate of Stone. Okay. So it's got like hub areas? That's kind of neat. So how does this work? Do they teleport me to other areas, or? And then I come back to this area and have to complete the other ones? Let's go into the Gate of Horror. The Warrens. Oh no, it's a troll and it's moonwalking away from me. Brick chamber. Bottom of well. No. Oop, there's some bats. A different type of enemy. Bat-filled caves. Thanks, game. I remember the bats. I think they're in the later Abyss games as well. Or the later Catacombs games as well. Okay. Oh, hello. What's that? Another portal. Okay. Yeah. Let's go in here. Hidden caverns. Do you have like different options of optional paths to take? More bats. I like how they explode. Oh. Oh, hello. Ah, goblins. I feel like the fireball could be created a little bit lower in the screen. Instead of every time I fire, it appears right in front of me. That might be because of the source port. I don't remember noticing that as much when I was playing the base game. I think they're created at a slightly lower elevation, so it doesn't fill up your screen as soon as you fire fireball. Ooh. There we go. It's nice not having to deal with enemies which are hit scanners. I think there's some enemies which have ranged attacks. But I guess we'll see. I don't think there's that many enemy varieties. I think there might be at least as many as in Wolfenstein 3D. Troll Cave. Orc Cave. Oh, those are orcs, they're not goblins. Gate Cave. Small cave. Is there like a secret behind there? Oh, there's one. What's this say? Knock knock, who's there? A spectre. A spectre who? Stupid spectres can't knock on doors. Okay. Oh, that one takes up space 8. Have I missed a whole bunch of scrolls? Is that a hint for like specters can go through doors or something, or? Okay, let's continue around here, shooting fireballs at all the walls. Ooh, maybe there's something back here. Hang on. Out of here. There's a bat cavern. Not the bat cave, are you sure? What's the difference between a cavern and a cave? Is it size? Is there anything in there? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, I guess we'll go back to that portal. Yep, we have to go this way. Go around and this way. There we go. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Let me try something. If I go back through here, does it remember the state I left the level in? No, hang on. No, it doesn't, because this is a different... This is the area beforehand, because then I went to the caverns area. So it repopulates. Okay, so it's just sort of loading the level in whenever you go through the portal. I guess that kind of means you have infinite resources if you can keep looping back to the same levels. We didn't finish clearing out this level completely, so let's go through it again. Again, not like I'm trying to 100% the game. I wouldn't know. But, I'm curious to see what there is around here. Okay, come on. I think that was the one I went through before. No, wasn't it one down here? Yes, I went through that one. Okay. Got there. Warren of the Trolls. You can just farm points as well. They're going into the same levels and killing monsters over and over again. Though it's not like we get lives for that. Anything over there? Nope. Oh, I see you. Oh, hello. Ah! Bats are taking my skin off. There we go. In the Council of the Plains, there are 23 seats. Okay. I guess there's 8 scrolls which you can find. Anything back here? Ah! They're very quiet. They can sneak up on you. Really easily. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything along there. Something in this? No. Okay. I guess maybe we could go through that other portal now. And this goes back to the access floor. Okay, so there's just like a secret sort of extra area attached to that which you can go through if you wish. That's neat. Let's go into the Cave of Tar, the Fens of Insanity. It's full of trolls. Ah. I was having a fun time last night with a bunch of other people looking at all this old early D&D creature portraits and all that, and just the various monsters which they came up with early on, and there's quite a few of them which are just really silly. It's like the pictures for some of them just make them look like you're being attacked by a blanket. I think there's one which looked like a mattress which fell from you from the roof. You have things like the rust monsters, of course, and Zorn, and a horrible looking creature called a Tyrofeg, which I absolutely hate. But that artwork is neat. I like it. All the really early stuff. All the monsters ideas are interesting too. They'd have people writing for it was Dragon Magazine, I think it was. They'd have like the, I don't know, people would write in ideas for monsters, and they would cover them in magazines at the time, because White Dwarf magazine did the same thing at the time. I forget what they had. I think they called it the Fiend Folio in White Dwarf. I think a number of the monsters which are submitted to White Dwarf for D&D ended up becoming mainstays. I can't remember which ones specifically. Maybe the Displacer is one of them. But you have some completely silly looking creatures like the Flump, which is oddly adorable, and apparently it's very quizzical and just sort of very good natured. Doesn't stop it from looking like a pancake with tentacles attached to it though. Is there anything back here? Let me have a look at that storeroom again. Nope. Okay, well, let's go through that portal. Dark, sticky fins. Oh, this teleported me to another area. Dark, thick fins. Game. Black sticky fins. Okay. You're making me think these are like puddings or something. Another portal? Black thick fins. I don't think stun locking the enemies stops them from hurting me. It just stops them from, like, advancing on me. Oh. In the labyrinth, follow the right wall until the X, then follow the left. K Dawnstalker. Okay. Guess that's about it. Let's leave then. Okay, so now we should go through here. Gate of Slime. What's in here? Entry chamber. Halls of the Resting Dead. Actually, I haven't fought any skeletons or zombies or anything like that. I know there's zombies in the later ones. A lot of skeletons, I think, but it's kind of surprising. You'd think they'd have skeletons popping out all over the place here. Oh. Altar room. Oh, is that supposed to be an altar? Okay. Good effort. Considering they don't seem to have the, like, placement of sprites as objects in the areas done when this was released. Nope. Okay, and get you. Stop sneaking up behind me. Go. Anything along there? No. What about over here? Nope. No doors in this either, aside from the barriers which you remove by using a key on them. Okay, gate room. There's a whole area which I haven't gone to, so let's go over there then. Ugh. Okay. Anything along there? No. What about along here? Nope. Nope. And there we go. I never even saw shareware versions of this back in the day. I guess part of that is because Softdisk, the company which published this, was a lot less widely spread than Apogee was later on. And then because it didn't have the same sort of popularity attached to it that, say, Commander Keen had, because he got Keen Dreams. That was riding on the success of Commander Keen. So everyone was searching around for more of it, and they would find Keen Dreams, and that would get distributed. But Catacombs, no. I don't think I ever saw it on any compilation CDs or discs at the time. If I did, I wouldn't have known what it was, so I wouldn't have purchased it over something which I would have known about more. Never heard of this one at all. And again, this was only like, I think September 1991? So in a few months, in May 1992, Wolfenstein 3D came out and would have completely eclipsed this. Rightly so, this is rather limited. It's an interesting look at the evolution of the engine, though. No, as I said, I'll have to load up the original one to show what that's like at the end of this. Because this is a source port, it looks quite a bit better. Or it's smoother, and color depth is more, and so on. Is there something behind there? Like over there? No. Okay. But yes, as was mentioned earlier, I think for most people, their knowledge of this game, it tends to be in a paragraph or sentence talking about, how Wolfenstein 3D came out. Oh, but there was this other game before it. As well as Hovercraft 3D, which, again, I haven't even played, and I've only seen short clips of gameplay from it, so I don't know whether I'll go to that or not. Okay, I guess let's go through that portal. Lower reaches. Hey, that's a different area. Dark, slimy tunnels. Okay. Out of here, trolls. Oop. We've got more bouncy fireball traps. Get out of here. There we go. Ooh, green key. Dark slimy tunnels. Such varied locales we are exploring. That is a whole bunch of doors. Is there one in particular I have to go through? Does it open all of them when I use a key on one? Probably not. All of doors. You don't say. I'm gonna guess they open up into a small room with a key in it, and I just have to keep opening them until I find the right one. That one's got trolls in it. It wasn't the one right at the end of the hall, as I thought. I don't think the trolls have reverse sprites. They're marching away from me, but they're just still facing me, so. Monodirectional sprites. See if we can open all of them. Oh, I didn't get the key. Okay, get that. The way this is done does make it feel very claustrophobic with how, like, up in your face the enemies get. Well, there's a portal. No key in there. So, I guess we can't open all the other doors. Are they all just called small room? Yeah, they are. It's just small room, small room. Was there something back here? No. Okay, well, let's go through the door. Chaos corridors. Level 17. Entrance to chaos. Looks like a new enemy up there. I kind of like the non-linear feel of this. That's rather neat. Uh-oh. Ah! He's shooting fireballs at me. We've got a ranged enemy. They're like mages. They remind me of the, oh, what are they called? Are they just called mages from Heretic? They don't fire a blast of, bolts at you, though. They also actually remind me of the dummy Hitler from Wolfenstein 3D. Because they got their arms stretched out and they're floating around. Not firing volleys of fireballs at me, though. I wonder whether they use the same sort of thing as a base. I guess it's just such a similar idea. Ah! You can see their eyes when they shoot fireballs, that's neat. Grey Souls Run. Anything around here? I feel like I haven't found any secret walls for a while. What about here? Nope. And here? Nope. Okay. Let's go back here. Ooh, health. There we go. Ooh. Hey, there's a key. We've actually got 2 keys. Anything along there? No. Okay. And let's go over here then. Golden Lightway. There's a yellow key. Beware the false gates. The true way has no valuable friends. Okay. You mean there's no pickups? Like no potions or anything? Or no chests? I need a blue key. Let's go up and around here. There's a blue key. I guess they could hide the secret areas rather well just by having like one wall destroyable in the corner. Something which you could easily overlook. Though I think if a wall's destroyable, it would be destroyable from any direction. You don't have to shoot it from a specific angle. Right, I want to go this way. Okay. The Labyrinth. Hey, we got a scroll talking about this place. Okay. Familiar small square room. Okay. I just continue going along destroying walls until I find the right path, do I? I wonder if you could do the destructible walls in Wolfenstein 3D. Let's have a look. What's over here? Oh, there was a path. I've just got to shoot all the walls until I reveal where I'm supposed to go. I mean, what? Is it going to teleport me back the way I came if I get it wrong? I feel like that's a dead end again. Hey! Potions. Room with X-shaped stone. Yeah, there we go. Not that. 6. No. 2. In the labyrinth, follow the right wall until the X, then follow the left. Oh. Okay. Which is the right wall and which is the left wall? I guess this one over here. The scroll could have just said, shoot all the walls. You'll be able to find your way out eventually. So, again, without an automap, this would be rather confusing. Yeah, we've just looped around there. Or have we? Oh. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just shooting walls. One of these ways has got to lead to the exit. And I don't think these levels can be that big. Biggest issue with this is my fingers hurting from all the clicking. That's a real problem with being a mage. From the repeated spell casting, you end up getting carpal tunnel. Okay, and careful. There we go. There. It hadn't been invented yet, you're safe. For carpal tunnel. Okay, that's good. Yes, there's not an area at the end there. Okay, well, there's nothing over there. Check this wall. Hey, there we go. Actually, I don't know if I could look up maps if I get lost in this, because I've looked for maps previously, and there's maps for Abyss, Armageddon, and Apocalypse. The 3 after this one, but I wasn't able to find any maps of the Descent. So, if they exist, they're not showing up in Google. I'm kind of surprised that no one's done a, like a collection. Oh, pardon me. A collection of maps for this game, but I guess it's not too surprising. Okay. As an aside, I was actually able to find video footage of the Wolfenstein 3D, what's it called? The Wolf Pack or something like that. The like 814 or so community-made maps which were released as a as like a, you know, box expansion which you could get, which I'm not going to play because I found a video of footage of that. It's actually on the YouTube channel called, let me see, is it Maphadimus Blackimus or something like that? A YouTuber who's done a whole bunch of videos on Half-Life. Let me just have a brief break. Let's see. Yeah, Maphadimus Blackimus, who has done a whole bunch of videos on like very specific parts of Half-Life 1, just like how the AI works for specific enemies and all that. It's very interesting. But he actually has done a whole bunch of videos on obscure first-person shooters, and one of them was on the Wolfenstein Super Upgrades Wolfmaster. That's it. That's what the pack is called. The maps themselves seem rather interesting from a technical standpoint, but from a gameplay standpoint, they are not very fun to play at all, because there's a lot of the levels have got like lots of enemies in them. The layout's not very fun, but some of them showcase rather interesting little like graphical hitches or quirks of the engine. Things like walls which you can walk through. I think some of the levels had invisible enemies, but that I think is due to a sprite limitation in the base game. What else was there? I can't really remember. Some things, but aside from that, I think the vast majority of the levels just aren't worth the effort. I did actually find a copy of it and download it, but it's a bit more difficult to get that running than it is Spear of Destiny and Return to Danger and all that, because it sort of replaces files from base Wolfenstein 3D, and then you load up like a menu from it to choose which map pack you want to play as, and then you load up Wolfenstein 3D and it's changed the base game's maps to the selected maps which you chose, which is a bit difficult to do nowadays. I'm sure that people are like, oh no, really quite easy, but I wasn't able to figure it out in a short amount of time I was looking at it. As I said, I have no real intent on playing them anyway. But because there's so many of them. Like over 800, as I said, but now if you want to see like quirks of the engine, there's probably some things in there if you want to see that. As well as maps where there's long corridors with just door after door after door after door. Or a map where there's a massive room with basically nothing in it, except for soldiers which keep phasing in and out of existence, and they shoot you from across the entire arena. Hey! The gate! Halls of Blood. Ooh, that looks different. Actually reminds me of what the text is from Wolfenstein 3D. For like in Spear of Destiny, when you go into the Hell area. Summoning Chamber. Ooh, hey, a new enemy. It's a big old demon. Wow, you take a lot of shots. And he melts. Cool. I might actually have to use some of my bolts. I've got a lot of health. I can just stun lock them though. Ugh. We don't have ammunition for our fireball either. It's just infinite shots. Glowing hallway. Oop. That's spooky. What? Having that pop up right behind you, where it towers over you. Hello, welcome, welcome. What year is this? 2021 at the moment, but we're taking a trip back to 1991. I think is when Catacomb 3D came out. So like 30 years ago. Is it pre-Wolfenstein 3D? Yes. This is a game built on an earlier version of the Wolfenstein 3D engine. Before this, there was another one called Hovercraft 3D. But this is Catacomb 3D: The Descent. So, though I'm actually playing a source port of it called Catacomb GL. So it looks a little nicer than the base game does, and I can use a mouse. Helps with the gameplay a little. Get out of here. There we go. I like that melting animation. That's pretty cool. Surprisingly good. Looks actually better than Wolfenstein. As I said, this is a source port. I think it's improving the colors a bit. It does have its bonuses over Wolfenstein 3D. We actually have an inventory. You can see down the bottom there we have bolts, nukes, heals. So we carry healing potions around with us, which is neat. Nukes fire fireballs all the way around us. And bolts fire a stream of fireballs out from in front of us. Like that. And you can also charge your fireball. But honestly, spamming fireball is much easier, so that's what I've been doing. More interesting world. The text is neat. I like the enemy variety in this, even though they all do the same sort of run up to you and attack you in melee. It's, yeah, you know. And the later ones, this is probably the crudest out of all of them. Catacomb 3D, Abyss, Armageddon, and Apocalypse look much more interesting. Still, maybe not as neat as Wolfenstein 3D, but they improve upon the visuals here. Jump gate room. Let's go. As an aside, this is available to purchase from GOG. I think with it you get Catacomb 1 and 2, which are 2D versions, 2D games before Catacomb 3D, which was the third one, which is what we're playing now. Then there was Abyss, Armageddon, and Apocalypse. Maybe not in that order. Which are sort of sequels to this afterwards. Not made by id. They were made by another company. FormGen, I think it was. I'm not the most knowledgeable on this. Sorry, I am probably getting some things wrong, but all up, that was about $8 AUD. More than I would probably have been willing to pay for it, but considering how old and limited they are, but oh no. Oh no. Better luck next time. Wow, we actually died. That's impressive. Got surrounded by demons. Have the big leering skull of Nemesis staring at us. That's not good. I can't do a hash. Aww. Who is this Mech 34? Okay. I think it's been a while since I saved. Oops. Okay, we saved in the halls of blood. There we go. Let's try that again and try not to get surrounded. I guess that's the biggest issue with these enemies. You can't kill them fast enough to be able to escape them if they start attacking you. And again, it seems like this game uses a bunch of sort of assets id Software already had, because the music is the same as a track from Commander Keen 4, as well as I think some of the textures, at least based off of. Makes sense as this being kind of a tech demo, even though it's a fully playable game in its own right. Sort of just testing out the engine, seeing what it could do. And put some assets which they had already created in there. Get out of here. There we go. Not as good as Skyrim. We got an open world to explore here. I don't know about loot and all that to be able to pick up, but we have treasure chests with points in them. There we go. And we've got quests. We've got scrolls with cryptic messages on them. Oh, hello. Jump gate room. Yeah, okay. Summoning chamber. Execution chamber. Okay, let me save again. Yep. And again, the menu is exactly the same as in Commander Keen, right down to having paddle war. Which is so weird to me. No claw puzzles. No, unfortunately not. The most we have as puzzle-wise is just shoot fireball at wall. Oh, hello, Griffin God. How's it going? What the heck's that thing? Oh, it's a Necron. Absurd. Yeah, we're getting into even older games here. I find it enjoyable to see where games came from, so... And I don't think this will be very long. We'll probably be able to finish it tonight. Get out of here. There we go. I hope you've been doing well. Oh. Okay, no, I want to... Wow. Okay. They're gonna take multiple zappers to take out. Oh boy. Now, I have to press escape on that screen. Okay. Have I ever met Tom Howard? No. I don't know if he went to any of the PAX Oz things. Though I've never really gone to any panels involving developers at them anyway. There's one of them which I would have liked to have gone to, but was unable to go to it in the end, so it's a shame. I think it was one with like Ron Gilbert or something. Not too sure. Quick! Kill the demons! Hey, we are playing Doom. How about that? This is like proto-Doom now. These are, actually, they do kind of look like the, Barons of Hell. They don't have the big furry legs, but I've kind of got the same shaped head. They actually look the Barons of Hell from, Doom 2016, except without the horns. Though I guess a big hulking red demon is kind of going to look like the same wherever. Now I kind of wish the ones in Doom 2016 melted when you killed them. That'd be cool. Though I guess they're too busy having their heads ripped off by Doom Guy. It's going much better now, taking them on one at a time. There's not one behind me over there. Nope. Okay, good. Ah! Eat fireball! There we go. Let's, save again. So what's in here? Access floor. Ah, that just sent us all the way back here! Boo! I'm not going through all those levels again. Let's reload. It doesn't remember the state of the levels you left them in, so if you go back to a level, you have to fight through all the previous levels again. Maybe there'll be alternate routes, I don't actually know. Stay away from me. Just use the healing potion to, mend our face. That's another dead end. Does that lead to the same area? Access floor. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. Thank you for the ability to save during a level. I guess that goes back to the access hall again. Nemesis's lair. Hey, no, this is actually the way forward. Do not veer off the path or you will die. Okay. Nemesis is a big bad in this game, which we're trying to kill. A big ol' mean lich. No. I keep pressing 1 to change my weapon, but that's not how it works in this. Oh, there's Nemesis behind them. You can see him. He's a skeleton in a robe with a flaming head. There it is. Ah! He just wants to give me a hug. That's all it is. Help! God, these demons take so many shots. Okay. We'll kill all the demons first and then focus on Nemesis. And he like floats towards us. There we go. Oh. No, the flames on his skull actually go out when you hit him with a fireball. Twisted little passages all alike. Okay, there's a reference to, Ooh, hang on. Is there anything back here, or is it just demons? Looks like it's just demons. It's not really worth my effort. That's a reference to, Oh, what is it? It's not called Catacombs, is it? There's like an adventure game, which it's a reference to. Can't remember whether it's called Catacombs or nothing else. Zork? No, I think Cave Adventure. I think that's what it's called. Zork might have a similar message in it, but I think it's a reference to an adventure game called Cave Adventure. Okay. Let's deal with Nemesis. If I can get out of this. Good gravy. What a train. What a train of enemies. Better luck next time. I'm surrounded by 10,000 demons. It's certainly challenging, if only because you can't put out enough DPS to deal with all of them. Let's just deal with Nemesis then. Colossal Cave Adventure, that's it. Thank you. Twisted little maze of passages redirects here. Yes. Thank you. I think it was actually used as a way to find your way through a maze because the game would label the room which you're in with that, but you could tell where you are in the maze because the text would change slightly. So instead of being in like a twisty little maze of passages, you would be in the twisty maze of little passages, or a little twisty maze of passages, or stuff like that. I haven't actually played it. I'm just going off vague memories of what I remember reading about the game. Damn Nemesis. You'd think he'd have a better attack than just a fireball, but yeah. Time for pizza? Oh. Lucky sod. Actually, I had pizza like last night, so I hope it's good pizza. Mine was pepperoni. His head exploded. Well, that's the end of Nemesis. This is the throne, I guess. Oh, that's our friend. I think we were rescuing someone this whole time. I forget what his name is. It starts with a G. Hi, I'm Grillminar. Do you have a towel? No. There we go. That's it? That's the end? We're not getting like a credit sequence or something at the end? Yesterday was towel day. You should always know where your towel is. Oh, that was pretty neat. Let me actually have a look and see whether there was anything else back there. I think the later ones have a bit more of an interesting end. Again, though, this is really just to... Oh, it doesn't open until you defeat him. Okay. Just for, like, testing and showing off the engine. Later ones expanded on this quite a bit more. I'd say quite a bit more, but... Let's not get too excited. Oh, I don't have any bolts left. Come on, Nemesis. I gotta stun lock you. There we go. So let's see. Is there anything else back here? Nope. Okay, it's just rescuing the dude. One aspires to be such a hoopy food. Okay, well, yep. So, we gotta put my name into the high scores again. Okay, so, yeah, that's Cataclysm, The Descent. Interesting. I like the non-linearity of some of the levels. Interesting. And it's also not very long. It's just about the right length, I think, before it starts to overstay its welcome. Not much to it. But, yeah. The music is at that point where I'm kind of sick of it. I know people think a lot of the Commander Keen soundtrack. I always thought it was alright. They can be very repetitive because they're short loops, so, you know. Anyway, that was enjoyable. And that was on hard. Yeah, let me see. We'll quit this. And I am going to load up just base Catacomb, The Descent. So people could see that. Yes, you can see here the Catacomb 3D Descent. Maybe I'll actually do a bit of the Catacomb as well, so people can see what the original game is like. And Catacomb 1989 down the bottom there. I think that's the first one. Number 6 is the first one. Number 2 is the second one. Number 2 is the third one. We'll have a look at the Descent. So here we go. This is what we just played. We've got the same loading bar as Commander Keen. And, yeah, actually, visually, it looks pretty much the same. I thought the colors were a bit different. You can see it's, you know... Frame rate's not as high, of course. Since I'm using the keyboard this time entirely, I'm using Control to fire my fireballs. Hold down again, and you have to press Alt to strafe, because the arrow keys turn, and then, you know, ZXC are the you know, Zapper, Exterminate, and Cure buttons, or bolts, nukes, and heals. No auto map though. That was a rather useful thing in the new game, or in the source port of it. You can probably hear my keyboard clacking away in the background. Ah! Yeah, it's actually not that different looking. You even get this as well. Okay. I'll show off Catacombs and Catacomb and the Catacomb. Though, as I said, I'm probably not going to do a playthrough of these because, well, you'll see. How early do you think we can go? This is 1989. It's got Dangerous Dave in there. I've heard of that game. I think I've watched a playthrough of that game. It's a 2D platformer. Maybe a later one? Did he have a shotgun? I think in this one you just collect items to go around the dungeon. And that's Catacomb, so play that. Catacomb by John Carmack. Your hand gestures palm upward in a delicate, practiced position. Suddenly a small ball of light appears from nothingness, sparkling with energy. You turn your hand forward, extending your fingers rigidly. A bolt of brilliant light leaps out with supernatural fierceness, making the hairs on your arms stand on end. The bolt courses through the air, illuminating the room with harsh light and striking a metal container. Its contents begin to bubble, then boil with incredible heat. Grimacing, you withdraw your hand and the light is gone. I am the most powerful magician in the world, you think to yourself. And here I am making tea. You walk over to the kettle, pour a cup, and sit down at the kitchen table. There must be more to life, you think, sipping your orange pico. There is a rap on the door. Come in, you say, listlessly. The door opens, revealing an impressive cloaked figure. Pet and ever hail, its voice booms out. Yes, you say, trying to stop the teacup from shaking against the saucer. You must journey to the ruins of Kirillon Empire, the raspy voice says. There you must find the Kirillon Palace. Great powers of evil have entered it, seeking to rob its treasures and reap its magic. You must see that the evil ones are vanquished and the great palace is open to the powers of good. Only your great magic will triumph. And besides, the voice said in a confidential tone, you seem kind of bored. You cringe at the last comment, though you know the creature is right. Who are you? Why are you telling me this, you demand? The creature floats forward, its raspy breath growing louder. Slowly, it's slowing and stopping silently. It lifts its cowl. It is a man, his weathered face betraying wisdom and pain. He stares at you for a moment. Oh, why can't you just go there, blast stuff, and get my the treasure back? Well, split 50-50, he said. Your treasure, you ask, uncomprehendingly. The Kirilon Empire fell apart over 200 years ago, and I am Terrasin, High Wizard of the Kirilon. I left all my scrolls back there, which you're welcome to. But in the deepest catacombs, I stored all of my great wealth, more than you can imagine. I left it when the castle was taken, but the gold is still there. Retrieve it, and we will live as kings. Take this bag of holding. Just whip all the chests into it. It is a magic bag and will hold anything you put into it. Just don't put another bag of holding in it. You take the bag and look at Terrasin. You look at all the dusty mementos on the wall from adventures long ago. You look at the teacup. You look into Terrasin's eyes. You believe him. A smile grows in your face. Let's do it, you say. You collect your things and march off for the Catacombs under the Kirilon Palace. How to play Catacomb. There are 10 levels to the Catacombs. To exit the level, you must enter a magic teleportation mirror. There are many things that will prevent you from doing this. Doors. You must have a key to get through the door. Just walk into the door while holding a key to open it. Walls. Most block your path, but some may fall under the strain of your magic. Goblins, skeletons, ogres, gargoyles, dragons. These nasty folks will kill you if you are not careful. They inhabit the area, and you are really hoping you don't meet up with any dragons. There are also many neat things to collect. Keys get you through doors. Potions heal all your wounds. Chests give you money, points. Scrolls may contain a bolt, powerful strike in one direction, or a nuke, powerful strike in all 4 directions. These are good for very desperate situations. I believe the bolts in this game actually pass through multiple enemies, rather than firing a stream of projectiles out. You have a certain number of body points. When that goes to 0, you die. Hit points. When you die, the game is over. Drink a potion to heal up. It's interesting playing earlier games and seeing how, like, terminology hadn't become exactly, standardized. You get like body points instead of hit points and all that. When you cast a bolt of energy holding the button down until the power gauge is filled, will release a super bolt, destroying most everything in its wake. There's the charge up, which we had in Catacomb 3D. Controls. Arrow key is a numeric pad. Control movement. To move in diagonal, simply press the 2 keys, making up the direction. Yes. Control, button 1, alt, button 2. Fire is button 1, and keep is button 2, which is strafe, basically. Take potion, space or P, which is drink potion. Bolt is B, and nuke is N or enter. There we go. Who knew we'd get plot? And we'll run. Catacomb. Ooh, look at those bright colors. Blue and pink. It reminds me of Arctic Adventure, the platformer I used to play. There we go. Demo. Space to start. As I said, we won't play much of this. Abandon hope, all ye who enter. So there's that guy walking around back and forth. If I turn around, there was a monster. So what it means by strafe or keep is you can see I'm pressing the directional keys and we're turning to face and we fire bolts in the direction we're facing. And we can power it up like that. If I press Alt, we actually maintain the direction regardless of which direction I'm moving. So, useful for firing down a hallway and running away from an enemy. Like so. There's a potion and there's a chest with points in it. You see how similar Catacomb 3D is to this? Just in terms of general mechanics. You also see why I compared this game to Gauntlet. It is very similar in my mind. Not as good, I don't think. Gauntlet, from what I remember playing, is a much better game. There's a key. Use the key to open the door. Pick up another potion. Again, the potions are full heals. There's a big demon. Kill him. Can I destroy chests in this? No, I can't. Okay. That was a bolt spell, I think. And yeah, so you can destroy walls by shooting fireballs at them. Some walls, anyway. Yeah, there's actually items hidden underneath them. How about that? I like how you fire fireballs out of each of your hands. So they alternate between, like, left and right. Level 2. Apparently there's only 10 levels. That doesn't mean I'm going to play through all of this. This is really just showing it off what it's showing off what it's like. Yeah, I can break through there. Get that. It works busy for a moment. Looking for an hour. Okay, that's fair enough. Hope it goes well. Yeah, I'm probably going to be having a break soon after this. And then we'll be back. Go on to Warhammer 2, but... Okay, that's enough of that. Quit. Yes. One moment. Yeah. Let me show you Dangerous Dave, even though that's not relevant to this at all. This is by John Romero, 1990. Yes, it's a platformer. You collect the gems. It's kind of like, Lode Runner, or... No. Crystal Caves, actually, is very similar to this. But yeah, you collect all the gems, and then you go to the door. That's about all that happens in this. I think they made a variant of this to show off the engine for Commander Keen, which I think was called Dangerous Dave and copyright infringement, which was the, based on Super Mario Brothers or something like that. The big difference with Commander Keen from something like this was because Commander Keen had smooth scrolling levels rather than moving by block. Anyway, at least I believe that's the reason. Let's quit that. Yes. And I'll load it up again, and we'll have a look at the Catacombs. That is the second Catacombs game. 1990, I believe. It's pretty much the same. More of the same. I don't think anything has changed at all. The levels look like they're a bit more complicated. But the mechanics are the same. Controls are the same. I think even the monsters are the same for the most part. They've got those little red demons there again. It looks like there's more of them. Get out of here. There we go. And you can see the, like that Darian clearing, and I think, yeah, over there, it's got the, names, like, printed on the, parts of the level. You can see how Catacombs 3D ended up naming areas you were going into, different things from, is what they did in this. Okay, let's shoot these, and there we go. It can be a bit difficult to, like, turn quickly. If you're shooting, it sort of... It doesn't... You don't react immediately when you're, shooting to turning. So, yeah. Please wipe your feet. Please wipe your feet. I don't see any welcome mats. Unless that horrible green background is the welcome mat. Oh well. Colors were very limited. It doesn't look terrible. I do feel like they could have maybe used black a bit more for the background than green. But yeah, anyway. We'll quit that. There we go. So yeah, that's about it for Catacomb 3D The Descent. And a few extra things on there. We get to see what it evolved from. Yeah. That was a fine enough game. As I said, it sort of just stayed around for about as long as I could stand it. The later ones are much more interesting, I suppose, visually and mechanically. They've got a little bit more going on. I might play through those as well. We'll have to see. Maybe not soon, but yeah. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me then.